Okay, let's do this. Click on this video because you want to be a rave girl. In fact, you're ready to be a rave girl. Or you clicked on this video because of the thumbnail. I'm flattered. As a certified rave girl for 5 years now, I'm here to give you all my rave girl tips and tricks. The goal here is to make sure that when you look back on your rave phase, you know you killed the shit out of it. I love raving because I get to be a guilt-free aesthetically. I wanted to make this video because I know raving can come off really intimidating, especially to my introverts out there. I used to be really socially anxious. I struggled with social anxiety, especially in high school up until college. I would never go to parties. Remember, if I was late to class, I was so scared of entering the classroom that I would just not go to class because I was just so scared of people looking at me or talking to me. I did a lot of things to combat this, but actually raving was one of the final things that I did that really helped me get out of my shell. I went to my first rave when I was 20 years old, and it was the best time of my life, and I really broke out of my shell there. I think it's because it was one of those situations where I realized, wow, people really do not care about what you're doing and what you're up to. Everyone is thinking about themselves. It's just everyone's priority to have fun there and to vibe out, and there's really no expectations for anyone, and I absolutely love that. It really helps bring the fun out of me that I felt like I suppressed for so long. Now, what is a pretty rave girl? A pretty rave girl to me is someone who wants to bring good vibes to the rave, have fun, let loose. The most important thing is you have to think about yourself. You have to think about how you're gonna have fun and prioritize that above all, because if you have fun, everyone at the rave has fun. Maybe not, but that's just like what I try to tell myself. There's something called plur that if you're new to raves means peace, love, unity, and respect. This is what we call, I guess, teachings of raving. Starting to sound a little cult-like. We're all just humans trying to have a good time. So I really like that. That was one of my first things I learned about when I first started raving. Okay, let's get started. First question. This question I get all the time. Where do I find my fits? I will be giving you guys some cheaper options, and I'll also be giving you guys some mid-range options, and also I'll be giving you guys more high-end options. Cheaper options, if you don't know already, Amazon actually has some great rave stuff. I Heart Raves, Rave Wonderland. These are a lot of different rave stores that specialize in rave clothing, and they're really good when you need something fast. They have a lot of good matching sets. They have a lot of accessories, a lot of basic rave wear, but can't really go wrong with basic rave wear. Here are some other smaller businesses. Astral Vision Designs. Here's a list of some others that you can check out. And also, I will occasionally go through websites such as Yes Style, Anthropology, Free People, Urban Outfitters. I know they don't have a lot of rave clothing, but they're really good for festivals. You can get really, really creative. If you pair up a regular top from Urban Outfitters with rave LED accessories, it can look really nice, and you just really have to be creative. Etsy is a great option. There's a lot of good rave and festival options there. For example, I love getting crochet sets from Etsy. This crochet set right here is from Etsy, and it was handmade, so that was really nice. If you type in rave on Etsy, you will find a lot of great options as well. A lot of light up options, a lot of custom designs. Can be a little pricier, but you can always rewear these rave outfits as well. Another mid to high range brand that I really like, if you want to get spicy, is actually Moe Flavor. I have worn a lot of sets from Moe Flavor. I can tell that all their sets are custom made and original, which I really love and respect, because I can easily tell when things aren't original. And trust me guys, maybe like 60 to 70% of things out there aren't original, they're resold. My more expensive options for Love and Lemons is probably where I spend the most. This lingerie set that I wore for Coachella is from Love and Lemons. Really expensive. So occasionally I'll splurge on a For Love and Lemons set, and I'll add my own elements to kind of make it less lingerie and more festival attire. Also, for cheaper options, if you live in LA, Fashion District actually has great rave clothes. In this same outfit where I wore the Love and Lemons set, I actually bought this wrap, this beach wrap there too, and it was really nice and handy. So I love going there for last minute purchases, and if I remember any more, I will put them up on the screen or in the description. Jamie, how do I put together an outfit? I'm just clueless. I like to choose a theme. By theme, I mean whether it's a color theme or a concept theme. I like to make sure that the textures and the colors and the fit just are cohesive, and I like to get creative with it too, because you can get really, really creative with rave wear. For example, this is one of my favorites. This is actually a winter bear type of concept that I did, and the lingerie is actually from a sex shop in Harajuku. Yeah, we won't talk about that. But I got a lot of the other accessories on Amazon, and I try to match it with blue hair accessories, and I try to do my makeup like a silver cool tone. It's just the little details that really make a difference, and I don't know. Not to bring this fit up again, but this one is also, you know, I chose yellow, orange. I made it floral, and I made sure to keep it flowy is the kind of vibe that I wanted. I really like flowy outfits because I dance a lot, and I don't dance that well. So when my outfit is flowy, I feel like it covers a lot of my dance mistakes. And you want to make sure that you're comfortable. There has been times where I just fucking wear like a straight up thong, and yeah, I just get a little insecure. So I love like skirts or anything flary. You have to make sure you find something that's comfortable for you. Once you choose your theme, you can buy accessories. Amazon is really good for this. Honestly, if you type in rave or festival next to a certain theme that you want on Google, that might help you a lot as well. And also, if you like an outfit you see on a girl, or you know, you're scrolling down Instagram, Gumdrop posts a photo, you're like, damn, her rave fit looks fire. You could just save the image and reverse image search it on Google, see what you can find. Image search on Google is pretty good nowadays, and it might be able to help you find elements of an outfit that you like way faster. Also, if you shop on Etsy, please do it a month in advance. A lot of Etsy sellers make their things handmade, so you want to make sure you get your order in ASAP and you're not rushing. The worst is like the festival's like tomorrow and you still haven't gotten it. Oh my gosh, happens to me all the time. That's when I did buy stuff from Shein. I am so sorry. I am not a perfect human. And yeah, don't buy from Shein, but you know, I've done it before. One of my outfits that I feel like wasn't very cohesive, I just kind of put like fishnets with like a disco top and like these leather shorts, and I don't know what's going on here. I thought it was cute back then, but this is obviously okay to wear. I still had a really good time, and that's what matters. But when you compare like this to this is obviously a more cohesive themed outfit, and this is Jaime just put together what she had in her closet. As for shoes, trust me on this, don't wear any shoes that you'd like because they will get ruined. Trust me, unless it's really needed for your fit, no one will notice your shoes, and you're just gonna be sad that your favorite pair of shoes are really dirty at the end of the night. I have a pair of Rave sneakers that I bought in black and white, and I just wear both of those. They have really cute ones like these LED sneakers that you can get. Otherwise, any old sneakers that I have that are already kind of messed up, I will start wearing them to raves. If anything, I'll try to cover them with like leg warmers or something. Make sure your shoes are comfortable. Fun over aesthetic, and aesthetic over everything else. That's my mantra. Another thing you can do to spice up your outfit, temporary tattoos. I love wearing temporary tattoos just because I have commitment issues, so I don't really get real tattoos, even though I thought about getting one soon. But this is an outfit where I had temporary tattoos. Glitter is really popular. I started using glitter a little less just because I feel like the glitter trend has died down a little bit. I don't know, it just gets everywhere. It's just really fun to put glitter all over your body or your face, because shiny things and sparkly things at a rave is just amazing. Like, I bet you've been staring at this light, right? Maybe. Okay, if not, that's awkward. Animal ears are really cute. Ribbons, anything lace is super cute. They have like LED laces that you could put on your sneakers. Also, hot glue gun is your best friend. I'm hot gluing like crochet flowers onto my outfit for this year for Coachella. Maybe if it's done, I'll show it here. Basic sewing gets you really far when it comes to raving, so yeah, I've definitely sewn a lot of my stuff last minute. It's nice because at raves, no one's really there to see all the details, so it doesn't have to be that perfect. Okay, question number 2. Essentials to take to a rave. So first, I like to bring a fanny pack. Let me go grab one actually that I like to use. Okay, so this is the one I probably use the most. I actually got it at Anime Expo. It's super cute, and they have a lot of cute ones on Amazon that I can link as well. Honestly, for raves, I do wear a lot of like, I mean, this sounds bad, but I don't think it's bad. Like child things. Sounds so bad. No, give me a chance to explain myself. It's kind of like, they have like kid fanny packs on Amazon, and they're super cute. Like, I bought this lion one before, and you know, there's no kids at a rave, so I mean, raves are 18 plus, 21 plus, so I don't think it's a bad thing, but just an option if you wanted to. And I also have this like Bape monkey. I really like this guy, so I haven't worn him too many times at raves because I don't want him to get dirty, but something small like this is really nice. A really common thing at raves, unfortunately, is getting your stuff stolen, so having a fanny pack is really nice because just wear it in the front of your waist, like here, and that way you will be able to see or feel if anyone's trying to take something. If you don't trust yourself like me, I usually actually just give my phone to a trusted friend. There's always someone in the group who's really trustworthy at keeping stuff, so I will give it to them instead. I'm like so scared of losing my phone, so every like 10 minutes I'm like touching my fanny pack to make sure that it's okay. But yes, fanny packs are awesome. The things I like to bring: 1, hand sanitizer. It gets gross. Wipes are really useful. I like to bring eye drops because my eyes tend to get a bit dry during raves. A chapstick or a lipstick or a lip gloss for my girlies. Whenever I rave with a bunch of girls and we take the chapstick out, all the girls look at it as if it's like fucking crack. They're like, oh, can I please have some? So if you want to get the ladies, bring chapstick. And also, I saw a question about how to keep your makeup intact. And also, I actually like to bring a brown pencil because for me to touch up my makeup, a brown pencil does a lot. I could like add my eyeliner or contour my lips. I go a little ham because I like doing touch-ups, but you can also bring a cushion, a compact. That really helps a lot too if you feel like you might get oily, or you can bring a powder as well. Whatever your most used makeup product is, you can bring it. I would be careful because there have been times where they make you throw it out, but there's also times where they're really chill. So try not to bring anything that you don't want thrown out. Like don't bring your good makeup products. I like to bring a mask in case makeup isn't fixing my face at the end of the night and I just look like a hot mess, which is a good thing by the way because that means I had fun. But I'd like to bring a mask just in case because sometimes you're raving for like 10 hours. Like it's way too hard to look good after you like dancing for 10 hours. Gum or candy is really nice to have. Vicks is a really popular thing to bring. I think because festivals get really dusty. A lot of people also bring hydration backpacks. I've never gotten one of these before because if you get one of these, that means you are in charge of the water for the group and you have to like go refill it and it's a lot of work. But you might pick up a rave bay at the end of the night because, you know, rave bays get thirsty. And if you have a nice hydration pack on your back, your market value goes up on the rave grounds, bro. Is that creepy? I don't know. I'm so scared I'm gonna say something that's like cancelable because I just say some creepy ass stuff. Fun things to bring: a fan or like an LED fan. I've actually never brought one, but I feel like the people who bring those are just super mommy daddy. They always just want everyone to have a good time and it feels really good because it gets really hot. So when someone's just like fanning you, it feels really nice. Candy bracelets are a huge part of Plur. You'll see people wearing these all the time. I'm wearing 2 right now. When I first started raving, I made so much candy for my friend. It's a really sweet gesture, and if you pre-make it before the rave and like custom put someone's name and you give it to them at the rave, they're so happy. It makes me so happy. So I love making candy, and you can also give it to strangers who you feel like, you know, the vibe is good. Okay, I'll demonstrate to you guys what a candy trade looks like. You go peace, love, unity, and then the other person will like use their other hand to put their candy bracelet on the other person's hand, and it's really, really cute. Like my favorite part about raving, and I probably should make candy this year. Rave glasses are pretty sick. If you haven't tried them before, they're awesome, and they have like heart-shaped ones. You can put them on when you're at the rave, and because the raves usually have a lot of LED lights, it looks super cool. I love it. Those are like cool gadgets you can bring if you want to bring some good vibe risers into the group. Third question: rave makeup / hair. Okay, this one took me a while to figure out. For rave makeup and festival makeup, I like to go heavier. I just think it's one of the only times or events that you could wear really heavy conceptual makeup. I have to use a long-lasting spray, Urban Decay all-nighter spray. This is my holy grail. I have to use it. I will almost do it after like every 3 steps of my makeup routine just so it really locks it in. If you get oily easily, make sure you have a good powder to lock that stuff in. I have really dry skin, so I will lightly powder myself and go ham on that all-nighter spray. And also, as I said before, I'll bring like a compact, I'll bring a lip gloss, I'll bring like a brown eyeliner pencil. To the festival, remember, don't bring anything that you don't want to lose. As for hair, hairspray is so important. I actually cannot figure this one out because I have really straight, fine hair. So for me, it's really difficult for curly or wavy hair to stay in place. The one hairstyle I realize actually stays in place is when I crimp my hair, which takes forever, but sometimes it's worth it because I still have crimped hair at the end of the night. If anyone knows a good hairspray that doesn't smell like chemicals, let me know because I really cannot find one. Number 4, confidence. I got this question a lot. I think a lot of girls, I mean, everyone really struggles with revealing more or wearing more revealing things at a rave. But I've actually seen comments on my rave videos where people don't really understand why everyone's half naked. And the truth is, it's just really hot most of the time. But for me, even when raves got cold, like I think there was an EDC once that was during the winter, I still dressed like a f***ing whore. So for me, it's more like I freaking love not wearing anything. I think it feels great. I think raves are the one place I actually truly feel comfortable wearing revealing things. Like sometimes when I'm in a bikini at the beach, like I almost feel more exposed, and I think it's because raves are crowded places and it's really about just having a good time and expressing yourself, and everyone is so kind and welcoming. No one's thinking like, oh, what is she wearing or whatever. It's just such a judge-free zone. Everyone's just kind of wearing what makes them comfortable or happy. I love, love, love that culture, and I feel like raving is the only time I truly get to just wear whatever I want. want and not be judged. I even love, like, I don't know if I'm crazy, but I love the feeling of like the wind on my skin when I'm dancing, and I just love feeling so free. But I've seen people wear onesies, I've seen people just come in casual clothes, and it's really just about wearing what makes you comfortable. I just like to take advantage of it and wear some iconic shit. 'Cause when else am I gonna be able to wear stuff like that? Okay, another thing, I think we're on 5 or something, is mental preparation. I remember when I first rave, I was scared. I was like, I don't know how to dance. Am I gonna like look awkward? Do I have to talk to people? Like, are the big crowds gonna be a lot? The one thing is the music is really loud, so if you don't like loud music, I highly recommend bringing earplugs. But I think as much as there's so many people and how scary that is, something about knowing that none of these people really give a fuck about you is awesome. And the fact that everyone is there just to have a good time is also awesome and very, very reassuring, I guess. If you ever have anxiety or a concern, or you're not feeling well or anything at a rave, you have to let someone know. Even if it's like a mindset thing, or you're feeling anxious, or you're worried, or you're feeling tired, or something is in pain, you have to let someone know, and you will be surprised at how helpful people might be. Maybe I'm too trusting, I don't know. You definitely want to go with people that you trust, at least one person that you trust that you could kind of rely on throughout the night. And just know, like, raving looks different for everyone. There's people like me who are just bouncing around, dancing and running and like being crazy, but there's also people who just like sit there and like vibe to the music, and they don't even talk to anyone. They're just like vibing because they really like the music. So study what kind of artists or music you like too before you go to an event, just to make sure you get to listen to things that you want. I remember my first EDC, my friend Leslie and a couple other friends were guessing what I would like. They were like, oh, maybe Jamie will like Tiesto or Alesso, let's go there. So we were like on our way to Tiesto and Alesso, and all of a sudden I was like, wait, what's this? I really like this. And we were walking by Bass Pod, and it's just the most ear-scratching music ever with like heavy bass, and I loved that so much. And they're like, oh my god, Jamie likes Bass Pod. So you never really know what you like until you're there. I love it when I can feel the vibration in my heart. My parents watching this like, Jamie, we really don't like the thumbnail you used, and now you're talking about vibrations in your heart. My parents knew I was like, when I was a kid, I was crazy. I was like jumping off the walls, singing and dancing, and then I became socially anxious, and I suppressed all of that, and then I started raving, and then boom, it all came out. So yeah. Okay, also another thing that I wanted to add to this video that I actually didn't get any questions on. No one asked me, but I came up with it myself. How do I... Okay, this is so cringe that I'm asking myself my own question, but I think it'll help you guys. How do I do a good job documenting my fun and also having fun? Because I feel like I do a really good job of documenting or taking good moments throughout my rave or festival weekend while also still having fun. One of my Coachellas, it was golden hour, and when it turns golden hour, it looks dystopian because you just see all the influencers come out in front of golden hour, and just everyone has their cameras out to take photos. And yeah, it made me like not want to take a photo because I was like, holy shit. But honestly, it's so important to capture a good photo of your outfit or a good moment with your friends, especially because you're spending a lot of money. These raves aren't cheap, and you're spending a lot of effort and time into your outfit too, so you want to make sure you remember it. So for me, what I like to do is I make sure I dedicate half an hour to an hour before the event or at the event to just take photos and videos with my friends. And once I do that and I have photos that I really like, I can just enjoy the rest of the festival, which is like 5 to 8 hours more, just knowing I have a good photo in my phone. Also, make sure you upload it to a drive or something, because if your phone gets stolen, those are lost forever. Just knowing I got that completed and I have it documented gives me so much more freedom to enjoy the event and just let loose and have fun. I like to stay present when it comes to raves. It's just a lot more fun for me. Another question I got is how to stay safe. I think this is a common question because there's a lot of rave horror stories. One is the fanny pack trick. Just make sure you keep an eye on your stuff throughout the night. Don't bring anything too valuable, and when it comes to your phone, make sure it's with someone trusted, and if you can, make sure your Find My iPhone is on. Sometimes you might just lose it, and there's always a lost and found that you can go to as well. Secondly, if you're with a good group that you trust, it's really important to have a meetup time and also a meetup spot. Usually the group that I'm with, we usually have meetup times throughout the whole entire night, so that if we lose each other, we still have these set times to meet up. And a meetup spot is really helpful. Somewhere easy to remember and open. It saved me a bunch of times. Like, I've gotten lost from my group many times, and I'll just go back to the meetup spot. One time I went missing and my whole group was trying to find me. They underestimated me and thought that I would be too stupid to go back to the meetup spot, so they searched everywhere but the meetup spot, but I was actually 300 IQ and I decided to go straight to the meetup spot after I got lost. So I sat there and I was just talking to these two girls from Europe who were visiting Vegas for EDC at the same time. One of the girls' name was Kirby. So Kirby, if you're out there, thank you. You're a homie and you made me feel very safe and comfortable. And eventually they went to the meetup spot and they were shocked to see me there. And I was like, guys, come on, like, I'm not that irresponsible. Anyways, my favorite artist, someone asked me, I love Rez, I love Nightmare, I like Millennium. I mean, I'm Gen Z millennial cusp. I have to like Millennium. Griffin. My favorite right now is Rez. Like, I just heard her set at EDC last year and I fucking love it. I love Slander too. Slander is one of my favorites. Yeah, who else do I like? Honestly, especially at Coachella, I love going to Coachella because I love finding out new indie artists. I actually saw Blackpink live before they like really blew up internationally. I got into Dominic Fike because I saw his set last year. I mean, these people are already established, but it's like before they like hit mainstream, I was like, oh my god, I got to see them live. I got to see them like 20 feet away from me, and that's just an opportunity I would never have ever again. And a lot of people ask me to share positive rave memories. I have so many at this point. I have so many and they're very intimate to me, so I can't really share, like, but just know if you go with your close friends, you'll have a really good time. Yeah, I have a lot of really good pleasant memories. Some of my favorite memories are at EDC or at a rave, so even if you end up raving and you hate it, you at least tried, and I feel like there's a chance you might love it. So yeah. I hope this video helps. I feel like it's kind of a mid video, so now I feel bad if you clicked on it and it wasn't very helpful. I don't really do these educational videos a lot, so I guess I will take any feedback that you guys have. If you're new to raving, maybe ask a friend that you see raves, even if you're not too close to them. Maybe ask them like, hey, I want to try raving, and see where that goes, because a lot of people are super excited to bring in new people into their rave group because it's really fun to see someone else experience it for the first time, and I get a lot of satisfaction giving someone a really good experience for the first time. I think the most important thing for my girlies out there is to make sure you feel confident, put in the extra energy to, you know, make your outfit something that you'll feel confident in. Make sure you have enough time before the rave or festival to do your makeup. Just prioritize yourself, because I know when you get to the event, it's really easy to just like forget about your needs, but it's so important. Oh, also, raving is really tiring, so I highly recommend before raving, there's rave aids with vitamins that you can take. You can also take hydration pills or supplements before you go raving, and if you're drinking a lot, you could take liver pills, which can really help. Just make sure you stay hydrated. Lots of Pedialyte. A lot of people bring Pedialyte to the actual festival, so make sure to always ask for help if you need to. People at raves are really friendly and welcoming. You may have one or two bad experiences, but for me, all the good experiences have overridden all any small bad experiences I've had. Yeah, I don't want to be too optimistic, especially to my introverts out there who are terrified of being, you know, in a place like a rave, but it did a lot for me, so I hope this video helps. I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I'm so awkward because I've never really done a sit-down video like this. I hope it comes out because I've filmed these before, but I won't like release it. But let me know in the comments below if you have any more questions regarding raves, or if you have a rave memory that you want to share, anything you enjoyed from the video. I will take some feedback or criticism, but please be nice. I'm quite sensitive. Okay, bye everyone. Bye guys. Safe raving, and make sure you have a lot of fun. Bye.